Silence your phones. Do one of those slow bites on your Cheetos so it's not too loud and crunchy. I would like to invite to the microphone to share information on it. You just gonna walk across my stage like that, brother? Brother, I was born in 83, man. We don't do that. You got to go around. You see this OG ring on my finger? All right, back when we wore our fanny packs across our waist, cuz. Nah. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce the executive director and founder of New Boy. Please give a round of applause for Kareem Hines.
Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me? Okay, testing, good. One, I just want to welcome everybody to the Inner Beauty Pageant. As we watch these young ladies capture this moment, those of you guys that are familiar with the Inner Beauty Pageant know it's been a long 3 months for these young ladies to develop that courage, to develop that inspiration, and that motivation to come on stage and display their talent. So before we even get started, where I introduce you to New Boy, can we please give it up for the Inner Beauty Mentoring Program? Yes. If we can't acknowledge our young ladies in a space like this, with everything that's going on out here, especially in Indianapolis, with us losing young ladies and young men, teenagers, if this isn't the space to recognize them, when do we recognize them? So you guys being here, you guys making sure that you give them a space, you give them an audience to perform, it means more than you know. It means more than you know to these young ladies. As you guys know, with the Inner Beauty and the New Boy Mentoring Programs, we work with a lot of kids that are in the system. We work with a lot of kids that have a lot of trauma. They're going through a lot of trauma. And not just their own trauma, generational trauma. So they're dealing with great-grandma stuff, grandma stuff, daddy stuff, grandpa stuff. So for them to get up here in front of you and become vulnerable, if we don't inspire them in this space, I guarantee you there's people in the streets looking to inspire them in the wrong way. I guarantee you. So one thing we try to do every year with the Inner Beauty Program, I love coming alongside my wife to make sure that these young men understand that in order for them to be great, they're gonna have to be uncomfortable. There is greatness in uncomfortability. So a lot of these young men you see on the stage, as we know, our young men are used to walking around with their pants half off their butt, showing their underwear. The respect for young ladies seems like it diminishes every year. It goes to a lower level. So what we try to do every year is make sure that we get at least, at a minimum, 10 young men that can come here and represent these young ladies by serving as escorts. By serving as, today is not about them. Yes, please give it up. Please give it up. We want to make sure they understand that there is power in humility. So be selfless. Because we're around these young boys. Our young boys have such a lack of respect for young ladies these days. Such a lack of respect. So for these young men to get up on a Saturday and become uncomfortable, to tuck their pants in, to wear their pants over their waist, to wear a tie. We got one young man up here that said, I ain't never wore a tie in my life, and he's 16 years old. That's a problem. That is a problem. So we want to make sure every year we come alongside these young ladies and make sure these young men know that you ought to respect women. Because every last one of these young men up here will go home to their mamas tonight. Their mamas are taking care of them. And I want to recognize we have two young men that should be on this stage right now, but they are not here because they're preparing for a funeral because their 14-year-old brother was murdered at Dewberry Park 3 Mondays ago. They would be on this stage tonight. But their brother was murdered, shot, dead. And I'm not here to talk about the case. I am here to say if we don't applaud these young men any chance we get, I don't care what it is, we got to make sure that we applaud them for doing right because we definitely on their top for doing wrong. And I can sit up here and tell you all the things that we try to do in New Boy, all the field trips we take, all the programs we got. Our number one goal with these young men is to motivate, educate, and inspire, and then empower. That's it. Every program we do, I don't care if it's basketball, martial arts, boxing, karate, I don't care if it's in our car ride home. Motivate, educate, inspire, and empower. And that's what today is about. And I know my wife is going to kill me because I'm not supposed to take a lot of time, but I want to make another point real quick. If you have a son on this stage, if you have a son, if you have a nephew, or if you are connected in any way to a young man that's on this stage, I need you to come up. I need you to come up. So I need you to be uncomfortable for a quick minute. If you have a son, a nephew, if you're connected to any young man on this stage, please walk up. You can come right here. I'll help you out. Just come up here and stand next to the young man that you represent. Just please come up and stand next to the young man that you represent. Now with all the women up here, no, moms, I need y'all to come to the front and stand next to your son, please, with all due respect. Yes, move over, let the moms in. Let the queens in, stand next to your son. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 young men on this stage. I can tell you right now, they're 17 and younger. If you a dad, if you a father, sperm donor of any young man that's on this stage, walk up. I'll wait. It's a big part of our problem. That's a huge part of our problem. That's a huge part of our problem, not only in New Boy, in any program in this city that's trying to work with young men. Because when they leave us for the little 2 or 3 hours they with us, who they go home to? Who's giving them the game? The game, G-A-M-E, guidance, attention, motivation, and education. Who's giving it to them? And now the moms that are up here, how can we come and pick your son up? And please, I want to make sure you guys understand, I'm not casting aspersions or judgment on any mom that's not here with her son. But I will tell you this, if you knew your son was coming here tonight wearing a shirt and tie, tucking his shirt in his pants and wearing a belt, you should be here. Because you damn sure on his head if he got his pants below his butt. You are. You are. So if we came to pick him up, we're not babysitters. So we'll come pick him up. We'll come drop him off. But mama, where are you? And just imagine, and I love my boys to death, and sometimes I put them on the spot, but I love them to death. But we got to keep it all the way real with them. You can't just be on their head, and then when they do something, to show you. When they do something, to be applauded and recognized you're not here. And again, we have some moms that are working that can't be here, and that maybe represents all the moms that can't be up here. You moms that made it a point to be here, can we give them a hand clap and just say thank you? Yes. Real quick, mantra time, fellas. I am. Now repeat after me, louder, with your chest. I am. No, I am. New Boy Fresh. I will not let my circumstance or situation dictate my elevation. To the top is where I strive to be. 100% hard body attitude. My success in life depends on me. Mario, come to the front, man, and just talk about real quick what having a mentoring program in your life means.
I don't even like doing stuff like this for real. But I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna say this. When the mentoring program came, before I got into this program, I got locked up October 25th for some stuff I had did. I knew I shouldn't have been doing. I got suspended from school that day. Matter of fact, the same school. 8 o'clock in the morning, they called asking for my mom. I'm wondering what they calling for. I'm online. So it's like, they called. I just suspended 10 days. That was my chance. I should have stayed at home right there. But at 5:45, they called. My mama was receiving a call. She was like, she had just got off work. I'm in handcuffs. She calling my phone. I can't even grab the phone to answer the phone. The cop tell me it's over with. But she running around thinking, because the situations I be in, my mom said she thought I was really dead for real. Because the stuff I be out here doing. And when JDC called her, they was like, she got the choice to pick me up or I can stay down there. Long story short, she picked me up. But after that, I did 4 months of house arrest. And when I was on house arrest, I got into the program. They had asked me did I want to be in the program. I said, yeah, because my dad is barely in my life. For real, I don't really be talking to my dad because the situations me and him go through. But when I came in the program, it was Reem, CJ, Monte, TA. It took me a minute to build trust for real because everybody that come in my life, the only thing they do is listen and then walk right out. They go one ear through the other, you feel me, so they walk out. But with Monte, for real, I look at Monte as for real, as a big brother for real, because it's like, when I need somebody to talk to, only thing I can do is call Monte, or whenever we in the car ride, just call Monte for real. So that's why I think the program.
Last but not least, we have another young man that has a song. He wanted to perform it real quick, so if y'all can bear with him, Tiago, come on up, man, do your thing.
Never bite the hand that feed you. I've been running around in a circle just to please you. Said that you ain't got nobody, baby. I said me too. Wishing somebody would just be real, but they be see-through. They be see-through. Please don't leave from by my side, cause baby girl, I need. Don't nobody know what we be on, cause that's what we do. I ain't get too far in life, stuck in the prelude. Remember you had hurt me, I said I wanna see you. I feel abandoned in my heart, it just can't take no money. I don't really care about that, but I pray for the broken. Times when my demons fought them off, but they still get to me. My granny, she gone, gotta witness everything she ain't get to see. They say they love me when I need it, they be going ghost. You turn your back on me whenever I needed the most. I stay alone inside my room, telling leave me alone. I'm a popular loner, don't nobody ever hit my phone. Stuck in my ways and I can't change, just trauma from the past. You crossed me once, won't cross me twice, I'm letting you pass. I know some people who gon' hate me, I sit back and laugh. I said I love them, but they hate, I got stabbed in the back. Cross me twice, I won't give you a pass. I won't give you a pass. I won't give you a pass. Never bite the hand that feed you. I've been running around in a circle just to please you. Said that you ain't got nobody, baby, I said me too. Wish somebody would just be real, but they be see-through. Please don't leave from by my side, cause baby girl, I need. Don't nobody know what we be on, cause that's what we do. I ain't get too far in life, stuck in the prelude. Remember you had heard me, I said I wanna see you. I'm feeling numb, it's like my demons took control of me. I cut them off cause I had noticed they weren't holding me. All of the times that you had told me my music was bad, but I still grind cause I'ma give me a bag. I choose to win by any means cause I've been taking L's. They say they know me from the net, but they don't know me well. You choose to think that every story is a fairy tale, but when I'm stunned, it was for it. They give me hell.
Oh, no, brother. Me and you, we got to battle now. Nah. Man, y'all get this another round of applause, man. You did those things. Let me tell you something. You see those lights shining in your eye? Get used to it. All right? Keep shining, brother. Y'all give them another round of applause. Thank you, New Boy. That was definitely a blessing to see in the work that they've done. I'm definitely honored the work that we've been able to do together. All right. Yeah, okay, come on. It's all good. I'm just gonna put a tip box right here. Next person pass through here. That's what I saw. All right. Thank you all for coming in. Seems like everybody is full off those chips and drinks. We're gonna keep the show going. And I do apologize. I've double booked myself tonight, so I have to head over to another emceeing event tonight. But we're gonna get through our former wear part of the program. The ladies tonight, as you know, are going to be escorted by the gentlemen of New Boy, and I'm going to give a short bio of the girls, and they will model their gowns. And the song that is going to be playing is going to be Beautiful by Christina Aguilera, Brown Skin Girl by Blue Ivy Carter and Beyonce, and You're Beautiful by James Blunt. So let me just go ahead and do my peek. Y'all ready? All right, I know y'all hear those feet marching. You ready back there? All right, we're moving. So we're gonna start, go ahead and hit the music. Our first contestant is Hunter Wills. Hunter is a 16-year-old student who aspires to become a cosmetologist after college. Hunter is the proud daughter of Jasmine Atkins and Bill Wills. Student. Following graduation, she plans to become a special needs support coordinator. Princess is the proud daughter of Patricia Collier. That's right, brother. This ain't first time. So beautiful, don't you agree? Our next contestant is Winry Strunk. Winry is a 10-year-old student who plans to become a therapist after her graduation. Winry is the proud daughter of Betty Stiver. Thank you, Winry. Thank you, little man. He got green eyes too. I'm not the father. I just want to acknowledge that. Go ahead that way, little man. Yes, it. All right. Chivalry's not dead, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. All right. Next, our next contestant is Raven Center. Raven is a 9-year-old student who aspires to be a babysitter after graduating college. Raven is the proud daughter of Laura and Mr. Clark. Stay right there, brother. Thank you, Raven. That's all right. Our next contestant is Samaya Hines. Samaya is a 15-year-old student. Her plan is to become a nurse following graduation. Samaya is the proud daughter of Tatalia and Jesse Dickerson and Andrew Hines. By that applause, you knew that. All right. Our next contestant is Angel Galbraith. Angel is a 15-year-old student who aspires to be a wedding dress designer once she graduates college. Angel is the proud daughter of Lanya and James Galbraith. Yeah. Our next contestant is Michaela Travier. Michaela is an 11-year-old student who will become a dance instructor after graduating college. Kayla is a proud daughter of Michael and Tammy Travier. All right, you good. Amaya Cooper. Amaya is a 16-year-old student who plans to become an entrepreneur following her graduation. Amaya is the proud child of Tony Crabtree. All right. Wanted to make sure I could release that information. All right. Thank you. Our next contestant is Nevaeh Clark. Nevaeh King is a 16-year-old student who aspires to become a nail tech after graduation. Nevaeh is the proud daughter of Brandis King. Our next contestant is Torier Wright. Torier is an 11-year-old student who will become an actress after college graduation. Torier is the proud daughter of Ebony Wright and Tori Dorsey. And I repeat, will become an actress after graduation. Our next contestant is Aaliyah Sane. Aaliyah is a 17-year-old student who plans to become an OBGYN after college graduation. Aaliyah is the proud daughter of Cheryl and Earl Woodard. I was letting you control the stage. All right. Y'all give her another round of applause. Our next contestant is Niobe Nicholas. Niobe is a 12-year-old student who plans to become a business entrepreneur after graduating. Niobe is the proud daughter of Marie Nicole Cornett. All right. Our next contestant, Ashante Lee. Ashante is a 15-year-old student who aspires to become a professional basketball player after graduation. She is the proud daughter of Deandra Lee. Get it, girl. I hear you. You are supported. Our next contestant is Ruby Rashal. Ruby is a 13-year-old student who plans to become a realtor after college. Ruby is the proud daughter of Trisha Alvin Wynn. All right. Please don't step on it, brother. There you go. Yes. Our next contestant is Corey Hines. All right. Corey is a 9-year-old student who plans to be a teacher, therapist, and babysitter after college. Corey is the proud daughter of Kareem and Crystal Hines. I'm sorry, we couldn't hear you. No. All right. Our next contestant, Precious Tucker. Yes, Precious is a 17-year-old student who plans to become a cosmetologist after graduation. Precious is the proud daughter of DeAndre and Tierra Tucker and Anita Mosio. And our next contestant is Micah Forrest. Micah is an 18-year-old student who will become a politician following graduation, and we need it. Micah is the proud daughter of Eddie Forrest. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the formal wear portion of our evening. Please give them another round of applause, and thank you again to the escorts representing New Boy. Wonderful job, gentlemen. Nobody got hurt, nobody fell, no flowers were dropped. We are now, let me go ahead and check. We ready. We are going to do a dance performance by myself. No, I'm just messing with you. No, I didn't stretch today, so I had to pause. But they did a wonderful job the first time, and they're coming back again. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for Wonderfully Made Dance Company.
Singing.
She says she really grew up poor like me. Don't believe in nothing but the Almighty. Just a little jeans and a pure whitey. She never did forever be nobody wifey. Yeah. She well, I mean, not pretty, but your heart is a me.
Please pardon this technical difficulty. We'll be right back in just a moment. We good? I know I said what I said, but we don't stop because of no hiccup. All right? So we're going to keep moving forward to our next performance, again, by Wonderfully Made Dance Company. We got this.
good soldier, choosing your battle. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you got it all, believe it. When you fold it up, oh, oh, and if you fold it up, eh, Samina, mina, sangalewa, cause this is Africa. Samina, mina, waka, waka, Samina, mina, sangalewa, this time for Africa. Listen to your God, this is our motto. Your time to shine, don't wait in line, y vamos por todo. People are raising their expectations. Go on and feed them, this is your moment, no hesitation. Today's your day, I feel it. You pave the way, believe it. If you get down, get up, oh, oh. When you get down, get up, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa, this time for Africa. Tamina, mina, waka, waka, Tamina, mina, sangalewa, anawa, ana. Tamina, mina, waka, waka, Tamina, mina, sangalewa, this time for Africa. Samina, mina, waka, waka, Samina, mina, sangalewa, anawa, ana. Samina, mina, waka, waka, Samina, mina, sangalewa, this time for Africa. Tango, tango, Samina, mina, sangalewa, anawa, ana. Tango, tango, Samina, mina, sangalewa, anawa, ana. This time for Africa. This time for Africa. We're all Africa. We're all Africa.
Are you looking for the perfect gift?
Skin just like pearls, the best thing in the world. Never trade you for anybody else in the brown skin girl. Skin just like pearls, the best thing in the world. I never trade you for anybody else singing.
She says she really grew up boy like me. Don't believe in nothing but that.
Brown skin girls. I love my hair. I love the structure of my body. I am beautiful. I am fearless.
Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here to be a part of our 19th annual Inner Beauty Pageant. I must have been only 10 years old when I started this. I must have been, because I don't know how I've been doing anything for 19 straight years that, looks like this. So I'm just grateful for your participation tonight. I know that the weather was not favorable, and it was very unexpected that we had snow. But when we were here 3 years ago, right before COVID hit, we had snow that year too. So it's crazy how this March Madness weather goes. But I appreciate you because these girls thrive off of you being here. They need an audience. They've prepared for this. They've worked really hard for this. We start pageant practice in January, and it culminates here in March. And this has been a difficult season for us because last year, since it was COVID, we moved the pageant to August. So we just had a pageant in August and then turned right back around and did it again. And so I think that the girls did phenomenal. This is not easy, and in 19 years, I still have butterflies every single time it's time for me to come out. And Eric had to sneak away early, so I'm premature coming to the mic even, and so I'm even more afraid. But I just want to take some time, firstly, to recognize the amazing women that I have on our team with Inner Beauty. So if you are an Inner Beauty mentor and you have access to the stage, can you please come up at this time so that you can be recognized? There's some out doing concessions and things like that, and so I know that they are not capable of coming back, but I want to definitely call them by name. Of course, I'm Crystal Hines with the Inner Beauty Program. We have Tiffany Robinson, Evelyn Davis. We have Jasmine Graham, and I have to say, put a little plug in here about Jasmine. She's not here tonight. Jasmine, this was her last time directing the pageant, and if you've ever been here, you see she's very shy and timid when it's time to come on stage, but she can get with those girls in military style, and it's very fitting because this year she chose to join the military and go be a military nurse. And so she has moved to California just last week after she finished with the last pageant practice so that she can continue her serving in a different way. Jasmine has been with us since she was a teenager. She was the princess of the pageant, the queen of the pageant, and then she came back to give of her services to the pageant. Going to miss her, and we'll have to name a scholarship or something after Jasmine Graham because she's been amazing. We also have Brenda McAllister, Tara Malachi, who is our virtual life coach from Texas, Victoria Robinson, who you saw, who choreographed the dance tonight, Deanna Miles, Flo Williams, Jamasia Jefferson, Paula Coleman Moss, Jackie Hughes, Tamara Shobe, Lanita Wooldridge, Tammy Travier, Inga March, Britanna Harris, Veronica Towner, Tasha Holland, Marilis Lewis, who's on our crisis staff, Kimberly Shitu, LaCrystal Owens, and Tia Jones. We have a lot of wonderful women on our staff, so please give it up for all of them. I know it's also been announced several times where Eric was saying, all of the people who came together to help us tonight. So our title sponsors, Children's Bureau, Community Partners of Marion County, Voices, CICF, Warren Township, my husband in the New Boy program, Fuquay Institute, Daymar Services, and the Indie Mentor Network are our title sponsors. And then we have special thanks to so many people, and they are also they are in your ad book. So I won't say every single person's name in the interest of time, because I know y'all want to know who won. I do too, but I still have to thank you. I just have to say thank you, because you all are amazing, and this is not easy. When I bring this group of women on the stage, there's something that I could literally say about each and every person who, is up on the stage or back there or out there, because they fuel my spirit every day. Just knowing that I can wake up and I've got a reliable group of women who share in my vision, who love these young ladies, who love your daughters, your nieces, your granddaughters, just like I do, who will come and serve. They don't have to get paid to do this. This is amazing. And so I want to just, before just give them one more hand clap and they could go back to their post. Thank you, ladies. So there's, like I said, there's so much to say. I know my husband gave a great earful about just the things that are going on here in our city, and it is disheartening. It doesn't just happen to young men. These are things that happen to young women as well. And there are young women who violate other young people as well. And so we are trying every single day. This isn't just a pageant. You know, this isn't just something we do to dress girls up and make them look beautiful and walk across the stage. There are life skills. There's character building. There's all types of things that we have to do to prepare them, not just to look pretty, but for life. And so we work Monday through Monday, every week, to make sure that we do the best we can to make them well-rounded and virtuous young women. So with that being said, I'm going to have the ladies come back on stage. And just like I can say something for every mentor that works with us, I can say something special about every single young person on this stage and how marvelous and amazing they are and how bold and how talented they are. There were young ladies who said, I don't have any talent, Miss Crystal, I can't do the pageant. So you saw a lot of poems tonight because we want them to know that they definitely have talent. And talent doesn't have to be singing or dancing. It could be flipping a pencil. I mean, whatever it is that you do well, that's what we want them to exhibit. And so just give us a round of applause for these beautiful, intelligent, bold, magnificent young women on the stage. And I am really far away from that prize table. So I'm going to have to walk that way. Yes, I do need help. So that we can get the court crowned this evening. The judges have given us the tally. I need to go on that side. I'm going to walk over there. If you bear with me for one quick second. All right. So do I not need to come over there? You guys going to crown them from there? Oh, that's perfect. Okay. So from here, this year we did something different with our Duchess category. Normally for Duchess, we only call out the outstanding Duchess who has done a fundraiser and who's done really well, but we make everybody this year. And so this year's third runner-up for Duchess, which is just going to walk up for us, is Winry Shrunk. Third runner-up Duchess. Our second runner-up Duchess this year is Michaela Travier. And Michaela actually also doubles as our outstanding fundraiser. Her goal this year was to raise $1,000 in the pageant ads, and I believe she met her goal. And so Michaela Travier is our outstanding fundraiser for like the fourth year in a row. And our very first scored Duchess for 2022 goes to Corey Hines. Congratulations, ladies. Now I will announce our Princess Court for the night. Our Princess Court age group is ages 12 to 15. And so again, these young ladies have worked extremely hard. They have done personal interviews behind the closed doors with intimidating judges that look like Simon Cowell. No, I'm just kidding. They were awesome judges, awesome. So our third runner-up for Princess is Ashante Lee. Our second runner-up. I'm sorry, that was second runner-up, Ariana. I'm sorry. I'm saying them wrong. Our second runner-up for Princess. I'm still saying it wrong. Our first runner-up. I'm tired. It's been a long 3 months. Samaya Hines. And our 2022 Princess goes to Princess Collier. All right. Before I move to the Queens category, another thing that I believe is very important is our Miss Congeniality. Our Miss Congeniality is named after a very near and dear person to me, which is my cousin Brianna Coleman. She was our Miss Congeniality years ago, and she was tragically killed by gun violence. One of the most innocent people you would ever see to be on the news killed by gun violence. And so we have named our Miss Congeniality after someone who was very humble, who had the most beautiful spirit. She was very intelligent and just an amazing woman. And she's not with us anymore, but I want her name to live on through this award. And so our 2022 Miss Congeniality goes to Aaliyah Sinai. And she was voted for by her peers. I always ask the girls, if you don't win, who would you want to win? Who's been the most helpful? Who has encouraged you? And they have chosen Aaliyah Sinai. All right. And now for our Queen's Court. I'm not missing anything over there, am I? Right to the Queen's Court, right? Are y'all sure? Y'all want to know who the queens are? Okay. Get it over with, Miss Crystal, because it's snowing outside. All right. So our third runner-up for our 2022 Queen's Court, our second runner-up for our 2022 Queen's category is Micah Forrest. Our first runner-up for our Queen's Court is Amaya Cooper. And now, ladies and gentlemen, keep clapping for our pageant court, for our 19th annual Inner Beauty pageant. We thank you so much. At this time, we're going to have pictures of the court. Ladies, fill in from the back, please. Come and fill in. So parents, feel free to come up closer to the stage to take pictures after our photographer, Adrian Mickens, who is the best photographer, videographer in the land, after he gets his pictures. I would like to, while we are taking these pictures, I would like to invite up to the stage someone else who is very near and dear to me, who was helping us to crown the court tonight. He is from the Indiana Civil Rights Commission, and he goes by the name of Gregory Wilson. Gregory, can you please come up with us and take our pictures with our court tonight? Clap it up. Indiana Civil Rights Commission.
I just want to say This was so great to watch our young ladies and men come across the stage, and we should celebrate them. Can we give them stand up and give them that round of applause they deserve?